Understand you soon, it won't be long. Keep on, keep running.
Hello guys, and welcome back to another YouTube video. If you know who I am Mr. Poodle Show, and today we're going to do a comprehensive guide of the DD destroyer, Russian, or I should say Soviet destroyer. So today we're going to talk about how to be really good on the Russian line of destroyers. It is quite a little tricky one, to be honest. But let's get, if you're new to the channel, subscribe to it. You should comment, like if you want me to do another comprehensive guide of any ship. So here we go. So the Minsk is a quite versatile destroyer. Alright, let's see the detail. It is a supposedly a ship designed to be a lead flotilla destroyer. So it is quite rather large and has numerous guns on it. It has around 5 guns, has 2 quadruple sets of torpedo tubes, and have a decent set of AA. So let's go with the details. A fully maxed out Minsk will have around 1600 HP. Will have around a 41.43 knots with upgrade. So if you were to do it without, it will be an approximate 39 knots. And it will have 5 130mm gun with 5-second reload, doing a max damage of 406. Or have 2 quadruple 533mm torpedo tubes, with doing around 3,400 damage with a range of 4.5 kilometers, going at 66 points, or should I say 66.69 knots. And it has a 12% chance of flooding. Great. So this destroyer is quite a speedy guy. He is quite large and he has numerous amount of guns. So basically, the destroyer can fight off other destroyers, or even higher tier destroyers, such as Benson, or any other, such as Benson, for example. This ship can fend off destroyers using its own artillery guns. It has enough firepower to do it, and once you lay down all 5 guns, you can basically act as a light cruiser in some sense in case with a torpedo tube. So here we have a bit of supplies ideals. Ideally, my set of ideal supplies is we'll have a refined diesel. The reason why is it gives it more speed because it's already at 39. Might as well just put it up to 40 or so. Then the next will be improved crew ration. The torpedo tube reload, it is quite a while. It is 40 seconds, so you want to get that down. And you also get an extra DPS boost on the gun. So the more you pull out the shells, the faster you're more likely to kill the enemy. And finally, a preventative maintenance pack. This ship is a glass cannon. You don't want this thing to die, you want it to live as long as possible. It is a destroyer, obviously, but you also want to manage to tank maybe an X. You want to tank a torpedo tube, or fire, flooding, or you get brutally hit by a cruiser. So let's go into the equipment. We will want to have torpedo tube modification 1, in my opinion. Reason why is you want your main weapon against battleship and cruisers are the torpedo tubes. And one of the problems is that I've been receiving is it is quite slow to aim at. So I'll recommend torpedo tubes modification 1. It gets quicker aim. It already sits in the lock. Even if you miss a few, you manage to at least lock onto the enemy. Next is propulsion modification number 1. It gives you 20% acceleration, so you will instantly get there to the top speed quicker, and it'll also give you a 20% survivability, so if anything were to happen to the acceleration or propulsion, at least you have that extra 20%. that lets you launch live, that lets you run away. And finally, I will use propulsion modification too. It gives you obviously a max speed. And as you see earlier on the armory, the Minsk has a total of 41.43 knots. And a time to full speed, that's around 10 seconds. That is fast. That is really good, considering that this game is short pace. It's not like the World of Warships and the PC version where you have 20 minutes. Usually these games are around 6 to 7 minutes, so those 10 seconds, cutting up the time to accelerate yourself, it is quite valuable. And finally, we have a modification to have faster traverse speed and better propulsion for premium. And that should be basically it for all details and all plannings. And also, once you manage to get a good handle of it, you can get the Kent, which is basically a larger version, much more faster, have more guns obviously. But as you can see, these guns are located 2 at the front, 2 at the back, and 1 in the middle. And there's the torpedo tube right there. Obviously, it has quite a large profile. You can actually see the AA for once. And I believe that is enough about theory, and let's get into practice. So guys, if you managed to understand what was going on with the Minsk, I appreciate it. So let me give you a little bit of a demonstration for the Minsk. I think this requires, this kind of destroyer line requires a little bit more of a skill base compared to other destroyers such as Japanese. The Japanese, you can, let's say, just shoot torpedo tubes from afar and never be in the zone of danger. Or the Benton or the American class destroyers, where you have sets of torpedo tubes on each side. So I believe the Russian gives you a little bit more of a challenge. So as you can see, we'll change to AP because most likely you're about to face other enemy destroyers. And also, you see 2 things on the bottom screen. You see max acceleration and gun reload. This is usually common on the gun reload skill. It's usually common among battleships. But once you get to tier 6, tier 7 is when you fully access this modification, which it cuts down the time to around 4.5 to 4 seconds depending on the reload that you got there. But overall, we have managed to hit a maximum of 42.7 knots in this game. So you see, it goes a little bit faster. And let me show you the reason why it is quite a terrible foe to face. So you see that Z39, it already lost around 10% of its health using a full round. They're having a hard time catching me because I'm going that fast. And we can go even faster if we wanted to. So as you can see, let me give a little demonstration of speed. So let's go max speed, and we're at 45.8 knots. So this is a speed demon. It is faster than a base level max tier 10 Russian destroyer. I will not reference the name because I cannot remember at this point. But as you can see, we are at way faster speed. We have lost all the good stuff. See, there's a battleship nearby. That is North Carolina. So we're having a gunfight. So let's use this skill to good effect. See, we are just pumping out rounds after round after round. So the Z39 is having quite a little bit of trouble. let's see if we can hit that speed. Speed. No. He has deployed his torpedo tubes. So let's slow down. And that should be the end of the Z-39. He's running away. He has low HP. So we're at whoever wins. Okay, that is a good round. If we can manage to place good shells onto him, we'll be fine. But I don't know about today. Today it seems that we lost. Reason why we lost our propulsion system, I don't think that was a very good demonstration. So we're gonna. Alright guys, we're back in the game. We had to wait a little bit to get the ship back, but we're all fine, we're all good. Let me give you another demonstration. I don't think that was a good gameplay that I just gave out, but let's go out and let's do the same thing again, hopefully not die. Alright, let's see. See, there should be some enemies over there. Spot them. Okay, so Demahan is getting hit pretty badly. So let's do 2 rounds and retreat. Okay, Demahan is getting obliterated by the aircraft carrier. He's doing my job better. So let's see if we can sneak a few shots. We're just going to keep an eye out of him. We have gone invisible. Anything that you should notice is that okay. Alright, he is distracted. I think we should go away. Okay, now I think he notices. Let's prepare torpedo tubes. And a 1, and a 3, and a 3. 4 torpedo tubes. Ouch! Just a little bit more for paint. And let's get out of here, guys. Let's use our speed boost. Okay, we're getting a lot of damage. Let's break through. Okay, I don't think he has firepower to deal with. He's on fire, so I assume that his repair kit is not used. I think 1 set of torpedo tubes would be nice. Let's give a good lock on him. Get real nice and close. That's what we're all on about. And boom. He's gone. Nice. We got 30k out of that guy. Shoot 9 shots. Got 9 torpedo tubes. And we see the Atsuki. Let's get real close. Or should we target the enemy ship? Let's go towards the... Let's go find the aircraft carrier. Let's see where the airplane's going. Let's hit speed boost so they disappear in this area. Okay. Found the guy. Enterprise. Okay, nice and close. Now we're really close. Fire back at us. Self-retaliation. Now we deploy our torpedo tubes. 1, 2, and boom. That's around 12,000 damage. Now he's going to target us. So we do what naturally we do. Battleship is known as this one across this one. In a good position. Nice. I think that was a good demonstration about it, even though we lost. So guys, if you enjoyed this video, I want you guys here, if you want to subscribe, hit that like button, comment about it, even though we lost a lot of trophies because of it. We're good, but let's go in and say thank you guys for watching the video. I hope you liked the video, and see you on the next one.